Hello, children. Welcome to Rai Tuition Classes. We are starting with Chapter 9, Surface Area and Volume. In this chapter, children, you're going to study about solid figures. Earlier, what you learned, children, in geometry was about plane figures. Now, plane figures consisted of what, children? It consisted of closed figures, triangles, quadrilaterals, okay, circles is what you learned, okay? Now, please remember these figures. We learned about these figures, okay? Plane figures, triangles, quadrilaterals, circles, okay? They have only region. What do you mean by region, children? Surface enclosed. Like suppose there is a triangle, okay? This triangle has a surface enclosed inside it, okay? And this surface enclosed inside is given by the word area, got it? Which helps us to understand how big this region enclosed is. Okay, area is the word. Okay, so again we have quadrilaterals. What you learned earlier, quadrilateral has areas. Are you getting me? Different quadrilaterals have different formulas for getting their areas. Are you getting me? Circle. We learned about circle. Circle has area. Are you getting me? A region enclosed inside it. So it has area. Whereas, what do you mean by solid figures, children? Solid figures are those figures which occupy space. Solid figures are those figures which occupy space. Are you getting me here? Which occupy space. These solid figures also have surfaces. So they also have, please have a look here, we are also going to learn about surface areas. They also occupy space, so they also have volume. And that is why the name of the chapter, surface area and volume. We're going to learn about surface areas of the different different solid figures and how to find the volumes of those geometrical figures. So of these solid figures, this is what we're going to learn in this chapter. Like starting with children, the first of the solid figure, what you're going to learn is a cuboid. Now, cuboid has different names, children. Cuboid can also be called as a rectangular cylinder. You can also call it as a rectangular cylinder. You can also call it as children different names. Okay, एक हो गया. It can also be called as parallel pipes. It can also be called as parallel pipes. Got it, children? But what we are going to call it as cuboid in this book, we are going to call it as cuboid. So what is this cuboid, children? The first of the solid figure, what you're going to learn is a cuboid, children. A cuboid किसको बोलता है? Cuboid किसको बोलते हैं? Children, remember, children, any solid figure which is bounded by six rectangular surfaces, any solid figure which is bounded by six rectangular surfaces, we are going to call it as a cuboid. We are going to call it as a cuboid. Like the room where we sit, okay, is bounded by six rectangular surfaces. You can see here, children, any room where we sit, okay, it's bounded by six rectangular surfaces. Got it? Now, this room can be called as a cuboid, okay, can be called as a cuboid. The compass box, what you use, okay, the compass box, what you use, can also be called as a cuboid. Okay, the compass box, what you use, can also be called as a cuboid. You can see here, children. I'm just drawing a rough figure of a cuboid, children here. Oh, whining. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, children. I made a mess of this rectangular cuboid. Okay, a cuboid. Any solid figure which is bounded by six rectangular surfaces. You can see here, children, I'm drawing a rectangle here, just a shortcut of how to draw a cuboid, children. One rectangle, then another rectangle, children. Okay, another rectangle, then join their opposite edges. Okay, join this edges. So what figure you get is a cuboid. Okay, you get a cuboid. So it is bounded by six rectangular surfaces. You can see here, children. It's got a length. It has got a length. This part, this length, this segment, if we measure, we call it as a length. We call this, when you measure, we call this as a breadth. Okay, we call it as a breadth. And this is the height. Okay, so we can see the three different dimensions we can measure in a cuboid: length, breadth, and height. Okay? Hence, it's also called as a three-dimensional figures because it has got three different dimensions. Okay. Now you can see here it has got surfaces. You can see here one rectangular surface. You can see this one rectangular surface, children. One. उसको opposite है rectangular surface two. उसको opposite है rectangular surface two हो गया. When is side वाला rectangular surface you can see here three. उसका side opposite वाला four. Then the fifth one is the top one you can see here, and the sixth one is the bottom one. Okay, you can see the six surfaces. So naturally, we are going to learn about surface areas. So you see here, I want the area of all the six surfaces. So I just call it as total surface area. That formula is given a name. It's called total surface area. Total surface area. Now, how this formula is derived? So simple, children. Derived means, sorry, how to remember it. Hamisha, when we talk length first, we talk about breadth, we talk about height, okay? This three, L, B, and H, we go in this order only. So how many jodis you can make out of them? Three jodis, L, B, BH, and the LH, okay? You can see here, this is LB, this is BH, and this is LH. So total surface area is nothing but 2 into sum of these three jodis, children. LB plus BH plus LH. Got it? Sum of these three jodis. The total surface area is given by the formula 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. Now it has got four vertical faces. This top one and the bottom one. The top surface and the bottom surface को मत देखो, बाकी चार surfaces को देखो side में जो है. Got it? The four, they are standing vertical. So they are called as vertical surfaces. They are called as vertical surfaces. Vertical surfaces which is facing, going towards the sky. Okay. So this four one, okay, we call them as vertical faces. Okay, vertical faces. I want area of this vertical faces. Area of vertical faces. Area of vertical faces. Now, when you want area of vertical faces, children, remember what we do. This first term LB को निकाल देता हूं. टू फॉर्मूला क्या हो गया? BH plus LH. 2 BH plus LH. 2 BH plus LH. Are you getting me here? 2 BH plus LH. Then children, it has got a volume. What is volume? Please have a look here. Volume of a cuboid is given by the formula length into breadth into height. Volume of a cuboid is given by the formula length into breadth into height. Okay, volume is something different. Volume means it occupies space. कितना स्पेस ऑक्युपाई कर रहा है. जैसे एक टैंक है, टैंक के अंदर पानी डाल दिया, कितना पानी अंदर है वो वॉल्यूम ऑफ द टैंक हो जाएगा. आर यू गेटिंग मी हियर? गॉट इट? So remember this three formulas only you should remember in this part. Okay, cuboid. When you talk about a cuboid, this three formulas should come to your mind. Total surface area of a cuboid is given by the formula 2 into LB plus BH plus LH. Area of vertical faces 2 into BH plus LH. And volume is L into B into H. Okay, children? Then the next of the solid figure, what you're going to study, is a cuboid. Okay, is a cube. Now, what do you mean by a cube? Okay, what is a cube, children? What is a cube? I told you, children, like cuboid has 6 rectangular faces. यही cuboid का length, breadth, and height, if they become equal, we'll call it as a cube. If the length, breadth, and height of a cuboid are equal, then it is called a cube. Length, breadth, and height of a cuboid are equal, then it is called a cube. That means a cube has all square faces. All 6 faces it has got. But all the 6 faces are identical squares. छह faces, identical squares. छह faces, identical square. Are you getting me, children? Like, suppose I'll just try to draw a simple square like, okay, let's see, this looks like a square. One square, okay? The identical square, I'm going to draw it. Why am I not getting it in a straight line? Okay, this is an identical all the 6 surfaces are square, children. all the six surfaces are square. You can see the length, breadth, and height all have become equal. This also is L, this also is L, this is also L. But when the length, breadth, and height of a cuboid are equal, it is called a cube. It is called a cube. Okay. Now, in this cube, since all sides are equal, children, we call it as a special name edge of the cube. We call it as edge of the cube. We call this as edge of the cube. Edge of the cube is L. Okay. Now, all the six faces are identical squares. छह फेस है, छह के छह फेस identical squares है. तो अगर मेरे को total surface area मांगता है, total surface area, देखो याद रखो, area of a square is side square. Area of a square is side square. Area of a square is कोई भी एरिया ऑफ स्क्वायर आपको मालूम है, साइड स्क्वायर आपने छोटे क्लास में सीखे हो. तो इधर हर एक साइड का साइड कितना है एल, हर एक स्क्वायर का साइड कितना है एल. करेक्ट. सो व्हाट इट विल बी चिल्ड्रन, एरिया वन सरफेस वन स्क्वायर फेस एल स्क्वायर. लेकिन छह का छह सरफेसेस आइडेंटिकल है. The total surface area will be 6L square. Total surface area will be 6L square. Total surface area will be 6L square. Okay. Then children, I told you the four walls, the four surfaces which are standing vertical, they're called vertical surfaces of a cube, okay? I want the vertical surfaces of the cube. So I call it as area of vertical faces, area of vertical faces. When I say area of vertical faces, children, since it is four faces and all four faces are identical, area of one square face is side square. Here it will become L square. So four faces का क्या होगा 4L square. Okay. Then what is volume, children? Volume of a cuboid was length into breadth into height. So this will become length into length into length. So what it will be L cube. What it will be L. I hope everybody's got it, children. Once again for the last time, when the length, breadth, and height of a cuboid are equal, then it is called as a cube. Okay, you can see the length is L, breadth is L, height is L. So here we are not going to call it as length, breadth, and height, but we call it as edge of the cube. What do you call it? Edge of the cube. We call it as edge of the cube. Edge of the cube is L. What is edge of the cube is L. Then total surface area. Take a 6 surfaces का area कैसा? Given कौन सा formula से मिलेगा? 6L square. क्या है वो? 6L square. What is area of vertical faces, children? 4L square. What is volume? L cube. L into L into L, L cube. You remember it. Okay, it will be very simple. The next of the solid figure, what you're going to learn is a cylinder, children. It's called right circular cylinder. It's called right circular cylinder. Right circular cylinder. Now, this right circular cylinder, children, remember, children, it has got the right circular cylinder has got one curved surface and two round surfaces. It has got one curved surface and two round surfaces. A cylinder has got one curve, like I'll make you understand that, children. It has got one curved surface and two round faces. It has got one curved surface and two round faces. Like this, you can see, imagine this. This is a cylinder, children, the top round surface. Then there is a bottom round surface, children, and one curved surface, one curved surface. Are you getting me? A right circular cylinder has one curve, two round faces. You can see the top round face and the bottom round face. And then it has got a curved surface. Got it? Your pen can be taken as an example of right circular cylinder. Your pen can be taken as an example of right circular cylinder. Okay. The powder box for powders. Okay. What do you get? The containers of the powders. What do you get? Okay. Usually they are cylindrical shape. They got two round surfaces, one curved surface. Okay. So anything of this type, we understand, we call them as right circular cylinder. Right circular cylinder has got a base radius r. It has got a radius r. Okay. This radius, even on top, it will be the radius, same r. And it has got a height h. It has got a height h. Okay. So people should see it has got a radius, it has got a radius, it has got a height, it has got a height, it has got a radius, it has got a height h. Got it? Now, what you're going to learn is a formula for curved surface area. What is curved surface area? Curved surface area. Curved surface area of a cylinder is given by the formula, children. 2 pi RH. 2 pi RH. Formula. 2 pi RH. That is curved circumference of the base into height. Circumference of the base into height. Circumference of the base into height. Are you getting me, children? It's easy. One should be able to remember it. Curve surface area you can write down. Keep writing and remember this, okay? Then total surface area, mother, it has got totally three surfaces. One curved surface, one curved surface and two round faces. One curved surface and two round faces. The sum of the areas of all these three faces, we call it as total surface area. Total surface area is given by, I'm just trying to show you here, like curved surface एक है 2 pi r h है curved surface का top round surface pi r square है bottom round surface pi r square है तो ऊपर आप देखेंगे ना 2 pi r h plus pi r square plus pi r square 2 pi r square. And now when you look at it, children, this 2 pi r is common, children. H plus R. Now, how to remember this? Curved surface area is given by the formula 2 pi r h. Total surface area is a bigger number. It has to be a bigger number than the curved surface area. So देखो formula में same 2 है, same pi है, same r है, लेकिन इधर curved surface area में h अकेला है, इधर खाली h plus r कर दो ताकि ये बड़ा number हो जाएगा. So remember curved surface area 2 pi r h. Total surface area 2 pi r h plus r. Then it has got a volume, children. Your volume will be pi r square h. Your volume will be pi r square h. Your volume of the cylinder will be pi r square h. Okay, children? So remember, children, you have to learn only three formulas in this also. Okay? One is the curved surface area, 2 pi r h. Next one is total surface area. What is total surface area, children? Same. Curved surface area से बड़ा number आना चाहिए. So 2 pi r. H अकेला कर्व सरफेस एरिया में इसमें H प्लस आर कर दूंगा ब्रैकेट के अंदर गेटिंग मी so that बड़ा नंबर हो जाएगा. So total surface area is 2 pi r H plus r. Volume is given by the formula pi r square into H. Pi r square into H. We go to the next of the solid figures, children. The next of the solid figure, what you should learn is a cone, right? Circular cone, right? Circular cone, right? Circular cone, okay? You can see the ice cream cone, what you learn, what we eat, okay? We call it as an ice cream cone, okay? That ice cream cone, when you look at the shape of it, it has got a round surface on top, got it? And then when you look at it, children, the other surface is like this, okay? We call it as a conical shape. So this is a right circular cone. This is a right circular cone. A right circular cone has a radius r. Just have a look at this radius r. It has got a perpendicular height. It has got a perpendicular height h. It has got a perpendicular height h. This is a perpendicular height, children. This, I'll just draw it dark, okay? So that you understand, children, this is a dark. This one is the perpendicular height of it, okay? It has got a perpendicular height h. It has got a perpendicular height h. And this is a slant height L. This is a slant height L. So these three, they look like a sides of a right angle triangle, okay? And in a right angle triangle, they always satisfy Pythagoras relation. Hypotenuse square equal one side square plus other side square. So L square equal R square plus H square. कभी कभी सम में एल और आर दिया रहेगा एच निकालना है तो ये फॉर्मूला यूज करना है कभी कभी एल और एच दिया रहेगा आर निकालना है तो ये फॉर्मूला यूज करना है कभी कभी आर और एच दिया रहेगा एल निकालना है तो ये फॉर्मूला यूज करना है. You understand? Any two values out of this are L, R, and H. If it is given, the third one is R. You should always think of this formula. Okay, children? So remember, this is what you can say formula, first formula. Okay, we go to the next one. The second formula, children. I want the curved surface area. I want the curved surface area. I want the curved surface area. Very simple, children. The curved surface, can you see? It involves a radius. It has got a L. The curved surface area is pi r L. Curved surface area is pi RL. No H, correct? No H. No H comes here. Curved surface area में खाली pi RL. Okay. The next one, if I want the total surface area of a cone, total surface area में total एक curved surface area था बेटा. Now total surface area of a cone में curved surface आ गया. Then it has also got a round surface. It has also got a top round surface. Okay, pi r square. Now what is here? Pi r is common, children. L plus r. So easy to remember, children. If curved surface area pi r l है, total surface area उससे बड़ा नंबर आने चाहिए. तो कैसा करता हूँ देखो, pi r सेम है. जैसे L अकेला है इधर, we just do it inside a bracket L plus R, so बड़ा नंबर हो जाएगा. तो कर्व सरफेस एरिया पाई आर एल, टोटल सरफेस एरिया क्या आएगा? पाई आर एल प्लस आर. Then the fourth one, children, please keep it in mind. A volume of a cone is, correct? Volume of a cone is always 1/3 pi r square h. Volume of cylinder was pi r square h. एक कोन क्या आएगा बेटा? 1/3 pi r square h. कोन क्या आएगा? 1/3 pi r square h. Are you getting me here? Got it? 1/3 pi r square h. So remember this formulas for cone, children. I don't think it's difficult to remember, children. If you write it down, okay, 1, 2 times, it gets into your mind. Okay. Then the last of the solid figures, what you're going to learn is a sphere. What you're going to learn is a sphere. What the last two solid figures we are going to learn is a sphere, and the next one is hemisphere. Hemisphere. Hemi बोलेगा तो half. Okay, so a sphere का half है. Okay, now what is this sphere, children? I'll just show it to you. A sphere is nothing but a ball. Okay, example. क्या ball बोलने का उसको sphere बोलूंगा geometry में. ये तो है ball. Okay, a globe is an example of a sphere. Okay, the earth is an example of a sphere. So how we go about just showing a sphere, just have a look here. A sphere has got only a radius. A sphere has got a radius. Now how we try to draw a sphere, try to understand, children. Somewhere here, we try to show a curved part like this. Then, children, we try to show a radius inside like this, and just mark it like this. Okay, now this is called a radius r. Okay, now sphere has only one surface. Ball है ये, got it? Circle नहीं है, ball है ये, got it? So this has got a curved surface. Now this curved surface, you call it as curved surface, or just call it a surface area. Just call it a surface area. It is given by the formula 4 pi r square. 4 pi r square. No need of getting confusion. Curved surface area is given by the formula 4 pi r square. Curved surface area is given by the formula 4 pi r square. Curved surface area is given by the formula 4 pi r square. Then, children, it has got only one surface it has got. Okay, curved surface area. Then volume. Okay, volume. Volume of a sphere is given by the formula. This 4 is there. 4 as it is pi. But r क्यों आएगा बेटा, और नीचे भी 3 आ जाएगा ऐसा. So 4/3 pi r cube. What is volume of a cone, children? 4/3 pi r cube. 4/3 pi r cube. 4/3 pi r cube. Are you getting me here, children? So naturally, ये हो गया आपका cone or आपका sphere. Okay. Next, what you're going to learn is a hemisphere. Now, hemisphere, I'll just try to draw like a freehand drawing. Very difficult to draw, but anyhow, here, just see here. This is a half sphere. This is a half sphere. It has got a radius. Got it here. You can say it's a half sphere. This half sphere is called hemisphere. Okay, hemi matlab half. Now it has got a curved surface. It has got curved surface. It has got a curved surface. Now curved surface area is nothing but, naturally it should be half of the sphere. Half of 4 pi r square. What is it? 2 pi r square. Half of 4 pi r square is 2 pi r square. Half of 4 pi r square is 2 pi r square. Aadha iska aadha. Okay. Then it has got two surfaces. One is a curved surface and a round surface. So total surface area. Total surface area. Total surface area. Total surface area क्या आएगा बेटा इधर? 3 pi r स्क्वायर, क्योंकि ऊपर का कर्व सरफेस एरिया 2 pi r स्क्वायर है, ऊपर से राउंड बॉटम सरफेस है इसका, pi r square, 2 pi r square plus pi r square is 3 pi r square. Okay? Then it has got a volume, children. Volume will be half of the volume of a sphere. So if we multiply by half, 2 2s are 2 can cancel, 2 2s are 4. So it will become 2 upon 3 pi r cube. 2 upon 3 pi r cube. Okay, you remember everything of hemisphere from the sphere itself. Are you getting me here? So these are the solid figures what I showed you today and their formulas. And now we're going to learn about we're going to do, rather say we're going to do sums based on this formula, sums based on this formulas.